The latest report from the Centers for Disease Control calls this year's flu outbreak widespread, popping up in 47 states.
It hit early, it hit hard, it's even hitting those who protected themselves with a flu shot. So the question is, do you need to worry? Well, our next guest is Deborah Stevens, who is the Community Health Director for the Worcester County Health Department. Thank you so much for joining us this afternoon. So tell us more about this flu activity. Exactly what does this mean?
Well, the flu activity is monitored by the state health department, looking at hospitalizations, doctor's visits, emergency room visits, laboratory data to identify what activity there is. And as you said, this year there was flu activity in Maryland earlier than expected, as well as in larger numbers. It's important to know that flu activity is here and you do need to protect yourself.
Now, the CDC is saying that this year's vaccine is 62% effective overall. Why is it not 100%?
Well, it's important to note that even though the vaccine isn't 100%, it is still the best protection that we do have. If you were vaccinated, you have a 60% chance of being protected against the flu. Just because you still get sick after you have the flu vaccine, you still may be protected in terms of not having as serious of a disease. You can still contact your doctor at that point to see if you might be eligible for antiviral treatment as well.
So some states are reporting a vaccine shortage. How are we doing around here?
Maryland seems to be doing very well, particularly the Worcester County Health Department does have vaccine still available. Because vaccine was available earlier this year in August in some places, some of the outlets may have run low on their supply, but as I said, we do still have a supply, many other places do. Contact your doctor first to see if they have supplies, because many of them do. If they don't, the pharmacies and other retail outlets will, or your local health department.
So it's not too late to vaccinate?
No, it's not too late to vaccinate. Flu activity is around. We are seeing people spread it from person to person. So protect yourself now, get your vaccine. It takes about 2 weeks for the vaccine to actually become effective. But so in between then, things that you can do include hand washing, proper infection control, covering your cough with your sleeve as opposed to covering or coughing into your hands, and stay home when you're sick. If you're ill, you're going to spread it from person to person. So the fewer people that you're around, the better off you are. Don't go to work, don't go to school, don't go shopping. Stay home, recover, prevent spreading it to other people.
So how can we know that it's really influenza A and not just the sniffles?
Well, symptoms of flu include a fever, cough, sore throat, body aches, runny nose, congestion, sometimes nasal congestion. In some instances, especially in children, there might be symptoms of nausea, vomiting, and some diarrhea. It is a respiratory disease. So if you have those symptoms, contact your doctor early, because as I said, you might be eligible for antivirals. If you are very young or the elderly or have other medical conditions that might compromise your immune system, your doctor may want a different course of treatment for you. So, check with your doctor, see what they recommend, and again, stay home, get rest, lots of fluids.
All right, good information. And when you start feeling those symptoms, just go ahead and make that appointment with your doctor.
Call. You might not need an appointment, might not need to be seen, but call your doctor for the best course of treatment for you.
All right, thank you so much, Deborah. And if you haven't received your flu shot, Worcester County residents can call the health department in Pocomoke, Snow Hill, or Berlin and make an appointment. The cost is $15. They will also bill Medicare, Medicaid when cards are present. And Peninsula Regional Medical Center will offer a walk-in flu clinic for people age 13 and up. That's tomorrow, January 15th from 3 to 6 p.m. in the auditorium of the Avery W. Hall Education Center building on the PRMC campus on the corner of Vine Street and Waverly Drive. A $10 donation per person is requested. And of course, check with your county health department to find out how you can get a flu shot.
Just for sure. Deborah, thank you so much for coming in. Appreciate it.
Thank you. You're welcome.
Well, we talked flu, but could it be your office that's making you sick? Up next, why that just very well may be the case and how you can protect yourself.
But first, there are already so many useful tools when it comes to using DelmarvaLife.com. It shouldn't surprise you when we tell you we've added another great feature. The latest one is called the Jobs Guide tab.
Just go to DelmarvaLife.com and click on the orange Jobs Guide tab located toward the top right side of the page. It's one-stop shopping for both job seekers and employers with real-time matching. You'll know which position and potential employee best fits your needs. The Jobs Guide on DelmarvaLife.com, just another way we're keeping people and businesses connected here on Delmarva. We'll be right back.